everyone, welcome back to another episode of Harry Potter and the Simsorcerer's Stone. In this episode, it is Christmas at Hogwarts. It's probably been a little bit since I recorded last. Had a lot going on, work's been busy. I started the new Rags to Riches for Ron. You should totally watch that one if you haven't and you're a Harry Potter fan. It's going pretty well. Anyways, this series is all about recreating the first Harry Potter book and film in the Sims 4. Today, we are gonna experience Christmas and the scenes that follow. So you'll see we've decorated the beautiful Great Hall. Everyone's very festive and ready for the holidays. I think to set the scene here, basically everyone's getting ready to go to either home for the holidays, or the people who don't have family or don't want to go home, they end up staying here for the holidays. So the castle is gonna end up being a little more sparse of people, and we're gonna see what Harry and Ron get up to. So you'll see that Harry and Ron are playing wizard's chess. Hermione is talking to them and getting ready to leave for the holidays. Okay, there's something about this spot. When I was getting everyone set up, she would keep coming to the same exact spot and stare. I don't know why, but apparently it's her favorite spot in this whole place. So we're gonna kick her out and maybe she'll come back with some hair. We're trying to recreate this, but Sims are finicky. I turned off free will and they're still doing stuff without my saying. And I'm like, can you not? So Harry and Ron are resting on Christmas Eve. We'll just let them sleep for a minute. They need it. Look at them. Aren't they adorable? Ron wakes up. It's Christmas morning and he is ready to open presents. Uh-oh, what's wrong? Like, oh, nothing. I'm just thinking about all the presents I'm gonna open. Yes. And look who's here, Hedwig. Harry wakes up, realizes he actually has some presents. What? That's the first in his whole life. He's like, yeah, I gotta take a selfie with it. That's going on Simstagram. I don't know why Ron's so sad. It's Christmas morning. You should be like a kid in a candy store. I mean, he is. He just doesn't want to be that happy. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Harry's like, can I open my presents now? I've never gotten presents to open before. Okay, I guess it's time. All right. Harry's opening his present. Harry's confused with his though, because his had a note with it. Your father left this in my possession before he died. It is time it was returned to you. Use it well. And Ron's like, hey, I know what that is. That's an invisibility cloak. Harry's like, what? Is that real? And it's mine? All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to put that cloak to good use then, eh? Ron's like, yeah, of course. We have a lot of cool stuff we can do with that. You know these two are gonna get into some trouble with that invisibility cloak. And so later that night, Harry sneaks into the restricted section of the library using his invisibility cloak. He's searching for the book about Nicholas Flamel. So Snape is angry at Quirrell for something. Harry can't quite tell what. And Harry's over here trying to hide in the corner so no one can see him in his invisibility cloak. Mrs. Norris comes to butt in too. And Filch shows up and he tells Quirrell and Snape that he thinks someone was in the restricted section of the library, but he doesn't know who. Harry comes upon this room, this empty room that just has a really cool looking mirror. But at least he's safe from Snape, Filch, and Quirrell. And what does Harry see in the mirror? His parents, Lily and James Potter. And he ends up watching them and just becomes super obsessed with his parents being here, but we know they're dead. But it was a comfort for him. And in Harry's excitement, he runs back to wake up Ron and tells Ron that he has to see this. Ron's like, what? I was sleeping. I am not ready to be awake right now. You're crazy. He's like, you really woke me up? This better be good. Don't worry, you will see, Ron. And Ron comes running. Harry should be right behind him. Well, it should have been the other way around, but This is harder than it looks, okay? I promise. Getting them to do what you want when you want with the reaction you want, it's not that easy. Oh, and there's Harry. Just imagine it was the other way around, okay? Ron's like, what? What's so great about this mirror? What Ron sees is completely different, though. He doesn't see Harry's parents. What Ron sees in the mirror is completely different. He sees himself as head boy for Gryffindor and also captain of the Quidditch team. This is a dream, basically, what he sees in the mirror. Do you think it could be the future? And Harry's like, no, it can't be the future because my parents are dead. That's really weird then, right? And as exciting as this is, Ron decides it's time to go back to bed. And he leaves, while Harry stays and keeps getting engulfed in this mirror, watching his parents. He's just so happy to be able to see his parents in some way, never even really knowing them. Now being able to see them like this just felt really good. But then, guess who shows up? One, the only, Albus Dumbledore. I don't know why he's so sad. Don't worry about it. He comes upon Harry, stuck to that mirror. Dumbledore tells Harry that it's the mirror of Erised, a mirror that shows you your deepest desires, the most desperate desires of your heart, which would explain what Ron saw versus what Harry saw. He also tells Harry that it doesn't give knowledge or truth, and you should be careful about wasting your life away in front of this mirror. It's dangerous. Many wizards before have gotten lost in this mirror and never truly lived. As disappointing as that is, Harry understands. And Dumbledore also says that the mirror will be moved to a new location tomorrow, and that Harry should not look for it. It's unnecessary and exciting initially, but it can really hurt a human or a sim. It's like, okay, I guess. You are the wise Dumbledore, so I guess we'll listen. And so they leave the room. Harry decided to walk. I don't know why Dumbledore decided to teleport. And Harry heads back to his bed. And Miss Doris is following. Anyways, that's the end of this episode and scene. I hope you guys liked it. It took a bit for me to get back into this again after taking like a month of not recording this type of stuff. I'm hoping that some stuff I've learned will translate in the editing and you guys will like this video. So thank you if you've been watching any of my videos. I appreciate it, and I'm thankful for everyone who supports the content that I create. So I hope you look forward with me to the next episode, which will be episode 9 of Harry Potter and the Simsorcerer's Stone. We're getting there, guys. It's probably, I don't know exactly how many episodes it's going to be, but we're getting near the end, but not quite. Still got a few more exciting moments to recreate. Thank you guys again, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't yet to let YouTube know that you like my content and you want to see me do more. And I will see you guys in another video very soon. Have a wonderful night.